My name's Ian Whitaker and I'm going to tell you the truth about cacao and chocolate. As editor of the World Chocolate Awards guidebook, I've researched chocolate and the cacao it comes from, learning firsthand or directly from those who know. So why is it called Theobroma Cacao, and why do so many people claim that the name means food of the gods? Actually, nobody knows for sure what Theobroma Cacao was intended to mean, because the guy who gave it the name Theobroma Cacao, Linnaeus, he didn't explain to anyone. What we do know, however, is that many of the names that Linnaeus did give were cheeky, and there's great examples of this where he named some little bugs after some of his critics. He also used to name things after favourite people, favourite students, as well as people who he disliked. So we can't always take these names completely serious. He had to name a lot of things. Cacao is the original name that the people living in America, when the Europeans arrived, were calling what we now know as Theobroma Cacao. The name Theobroma was given to cacao by Linnaeus in 1753. There are only three possible explanations for Theobroma. If we translate Theobroma literally, it would say God food. He might have meant by God food that this was like the supreme tasting food. This was the supreme food, and we all know what the taste of chocolate is like, so it's fairly easy to hypothesize that he could have meant that this was the ultimate tasting food. God food could also have been a cheeky, satirical reference to the fact that cacao was the food of the elite, the rich, the upper class of society, because of its cost back in those days, at the time when the food was being named. It was the hot chocolate drinks which were served to the higher people in society back in those days. Another meaning could come from knowledge of the history of the Americas and knowledge that the Mayas or the Aztecs or the ancient Americans did use the seeds of this fruit in ceremonies, so they were using it as a gift to their gods. However, they also used it for many other things, including drinks for their elite and also as money as well.